The passing of Dame Penelope Keith at the age of 86 has led many admirers to revisit her final public appearances and interviews, looking back at the thoughtful way she spoke about growing older and her health. Best known for her iconic roles in The Good Life and To the Manor Born, Dame Penelope was admired not only for her remarkable acting career, but also for her honesty, wit, and grace. Following the announcement of her death, many people began asking whether she had spoken publicly about her health before her passing. While she remained very private about personal medical matters, her comments over the years revealed someone who approached aging with realism, gratitude, and quiet dignity. Unlike many public figures, Dame Penelope rarely discussed her private health in detail. She believed that certain aspects of life should remain personal and generally chose to focus interviews on her work, her love of the theater, and the causes she supported. However, she never pretended that getting older was easy. In several interviews over the years, she acknowledged that aging naturally brings physical changes and new challenges, but she also emphasized the importance of making the most of every stage of life, rather than dwelling on what could no longer be done. Her family later confirmed that she had been living with cancer before her passing. According to the family statement, she died peacefully at her home in Surrey after receiving treatment and care during her illness. Although Dame Penelope never publicly discussed her diagnosis, those closest to her expressed gratitude to the medical professionals and caregivers who supported her throughout her final months. The statement suggested that she faced her illness with the same quiet strength that had defined much of her life. Friends and colleagues often described Dame Penelope as someone who remained remarkably positive, even as she grew older. She continued supporting charitable organizations, attending selected public events when possible, and maintaining an interest in the arts. Those who worked with her frequently commented on her professionalism and her determination to remain engaged with the world around her. Rather than allowing age to define her, she focused on the things she loved and the people who mattered most. Another subject Dame Penelope occasionally spoke about was the importance of accepting life's natural progression. She believed that growing older was a privilege not everyone experiences, and often encouraged people to appreciate each chapter of life instead of fearing it. Those reflections have taken on added meaning following her passing, as many fans now see them as evidence of her thoughtful outlook and calm acceptance of life's uncertainties. Reports published after her death also revealed that Dame Penelope had considered her final wishes well in advance. She reportedly asked for her ashes to be scattered in her beloved rose garden, a place that brought her great happiness over the years. The request reflected her practical personality and her appreciation for nature. It also demonstrated that she had thoughtfully planned for the future without allowing those preparations to overshadow the joy she found in everyday life. Following news of her passing, tributes poured in from fellow actors, broadcasters, and admirers across the United Kingdom. Many remembered not only her unforgettable performances, but also the kindness, intelligence, and warmth she displayed throughout her career. Colleagues praised her professionalism and generosity, while fans reflected on the countless hours of enjoyment her work had brought to audiences over several decades.